Hey guys, JMO here. Just wanted to thank everybody for tuning in, checking out this start of JIC Season 3. This is our first Friday practice session. We do still have 2 spots open. If you guys want to join up, become a part of the league, just check out our Discord. It'll be in the description somewhere. And yeah, hopefully you guys are entertained and check out the race live tonight with the time of posting this video at 9 p.m. CST. We do the practices on Friday live on Twitch every Friday at 9 p.m. and then we do the races every Saturday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time,
All right.
so U.S.
Hello.
Midwest time. But without further ado, I'm going to give it over to Toast and David. Hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks and see you.
Or are we released?
Yes,
We are?
we
We're
are
released?
released.
We're released. We're out of the cage. We have been sitting here. Oh my god, shaking with excitement. Ready to be released out of the cage. But
Hold
welcome
on.
everyone.
Let me take these cobwebs
Whoa!
off. 1 sec. I'm just
What
kidding.
cobwebs do you take? What do you do?
Go ahead. Anyways,
What did you do?
dusting off my mic. What do you mean?
Alright. Oh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Should we get the should we roll the blinds up in the comm box and actually like clean this place up a bit? It's been unused for a while. Maybe we
Maybe
should
not
tidy it up a little
today,
bit.
but
Yeah, maybe we'll have to do it before the race and quality tomorrow. But anyway, welcome everyone. Welcome. As you can tell, my name is David, and this is Toast, who is here with me. We are both bursting with excitement. We're pumped. We got some banging tunes playing in the game, which you probably can't hear, but I can, so who cares? But anyway, we're here. JIC Racing League Season 3. People tried to cancel us.
woo!
Kidding. They didn't
Season
try and cancel
3,
us.
baby.
They didn't try and cancel us, we just took a break, but we are back for Season 3 on the new F1 23 game this time, so we've done 1 per game. Hopefully aiming to do more than 1 season on this game, because obviously we're very early into this game's life cycle. Exactly. So, we are going to get into a new season, but this event that you'll be watching now is practice for our pre-season event. So we do have 8 races on the calendar to follow, but this is round, what would you call it, round 0?
Round 0. Oops.
Round 0, practice round. That way, if you didn't see Sky Sports' epic tweet the other day, it is to dust off the cobwebs for the drivers, teams, and for us commentators. Make sure the stream's all working, and you know, everyone can keep the car on the track, and we don't have any game-ending bugs. Is also a good thing to test. But anyway,
Yeah, and
we're
also,
here.
so that if you guys can't hear us, let us know too. Hi, OG.
Hi, OG. We're back just for you. Or I'd say
We're back
almost our
for
number 1
everybody.
fan.
What do you
No, our
mean?
number 1 fan is almost OG because he gave us so much praise last time. Do you not remember that?
Oh yeah. Also,
Yeah.
shout out to Green Castle for the what are those things called? Bits?
The bits?
The bitsy
Yeah,
bits?
I can't see the stream, but yeah, the bits. The bits. For those of you, just a little pre-warning, not to the audience watching, but to the drivers who are watching or have this on in the background and listening. Just know that if I mention your name and you do spin, that's not my fault. It's not
That
my
means
fault.
it's totally his fault.
It is. It's 100% my fault, but that's fine. It is what it is. Anyway, we're here. I don't think we've said where we are yet. You can probably tell, though, by the nice lighting and the, what do you call it? The mountains in the surrounding areas. We are in Austria for the round 0. This is practice, only 1 practice session, and then tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. CST, or midday for us mighty Australians over here. It'll be qualifying, short qualifying, and a 50% race. So
Yes.
that'll be tomorrow. But on the cards now, or happening in front of us as we speak, it is practice. And first car on track, I believe, was Gio Nos, one of the returning drivers from last season, with his teammate Venom, who I don't think is going to be able to make it. But that's okay.
Returning, huh? Is
He
this
is.
season 2 for him, or
It
did he
is.
partake in season 1 too?
No, he partook in season 2 only, and now season 3. So he is returning from last season. We do have a few familiar faces returning, and by a few I mean a number,
Let's
quite a
hear it.
number. But
Who
we
are
do
they?
also have some new entrants. Well, obviously starting from the top, you can't not start there. The mighty Mercedes duo, spearheaded by our championship winner last year, JiC, and anchored by the ever consistent Ice Dude. They will be our Mercedes team for this season. We've had a bit of a switch up from there onwards. Everything else is kind of a bit all over the place. So Red Bull last season, you'll remember, was MGS and Blake. That has now been disbanded and is now Cozy, one of our newer entrants, and also Dark. And if we aren't able to change his name in the game, Dark is Arctic Prodigy.
Guys, that is my
Dark.
fault. My bad.
No, it's because it's an EA name, so I don't know if you can actually change it.
Oh.
But we'll see, because he's on Xbox. I don't know if you can change it for us, but maybe you can. But we'll have to look into that. But yeah, I just thought for this session, we'll put that up there as Geonos is a 109-0. But yeah, so Arctic Prodigy is Dark. So Cozy and Dark, which is a mighty strong team. And then, moving down the list, we have Ferrari, Grazie ragazzi, as they say, for the Ferrari. Trying to bring Ferrari back.
Or whatever.
Grazie tutti. Yeah, that one, that's the one. Trying to bring Ferrari back to the front will be Mugus, or MGS, which is what people should actually call him, not Mugus, but it's just kind of an inside joke. But it's Drink MGS, but it is MGS. And then we will have KV Source, who will be joining, or Diego, whichever you prefer. We'll probably call him KV for most of this, but yeah, so KV is not here at the moment, and we're hoping he might be able to make it, but we'll see. We shall see. As Dark, there you go. P1 on the hearts.
Whoa.
Nicely done.
Very good.
Nicely done.
107.
1077. That is nice. On those hard compantais as Gio responds and does a 1076. Gio with a reasonable amount of fuel, and I'm just on board with Gio actually, and there was a McLaren of Greencastle bunny hopping the first corner there. But that's alright. It's all good. The next team at Aston Martin will be Blake, and he is returning. You remember maybe at the end of last season. Controversial ending, but Blake is definitely back, and hopefully he makes an appearance tonight. I believe he's not too far away. Also, his teammate at Aston Martin, the one, the only Switch Astro, which is very nice to see. Which is very nice to see. We're both very excited for Switch Astro returning. And I've just actually got word from the Aston Martin team on Switch Astro. It's been a while. I'm dusting off the cobwebs as I go. But Switch Astro. He has, well, I've been told by his media team, they're having some issues getting into the circuit because Switch Astro unfortunately forgot his key card. So hopefully he can find that or go back to the hotel that he's staying at and grab it and make his way into the pit lane and run in and hop in the car with his... I'd laugh if he ran in and hopped in the car with a hoodie and some trackies on. That'd be pretty funny. But yeah. So that is our Aston Martin team. Then we have at McLaren, we will have Buck and Greencastle, whichever you prefer. So I believe he will be in there, which will be good. So that will be really good. They're both very, very fast,
Ooh,
both new entrants, and Greencastle has a spinny spin. Nice.
Okay.
Just must have touched that inside curb there. As Buck has also joined, so this is good. We've got 2 full teams here now, which is very nice to see. What was I looking at? This. Yep, so Buck and Greencastle. Then we've got Alfa Romeo, Haas, and Alpine, which are all open. But let's face it, everybody knows Alpine have a lot of drivers.
Oh yeah.
They have a lot of drivers. They've got a very full lineup. I'd say they're trying to pick from like 10 different drivers. I swear, they've got like 7 reserves, 2 proper drivers, and then 1 that's kind of like just pops in every now and again. Yeah, he's just kind of there, just hangs out in the background. He's on the pit wall. I don't know. Maybe he's a Daniel Ricciardo type. But anyway, yeah. So Alpine, even though they don't have any active drivers racing in this league at the moment. And by the way, anyone watching, if you do want to join, you absolutely can. There are 3 teams available and open, I believe. And we do have reserve spots too for people that miss races. So, you know, you can always reserve and do a race here and there potentially. A Switch Astro joins. That's what we want to see. He must have found that key card. It's good to see. Sorry, cutting you off too much, but
No.
I'm trying my best to get through these lineups as best I can.
Hey, we have 52 minutes left.
We do. We've got a long time.
We got a little bit of time.
Yeah, so Alpine, even though they don't have any cars on track at the moment, they've obviously got about 15 drivers in Spirit. You know, there's a lot of people in the Alpine Reserve Academy, and a lot of people on holiday with the Alpine team, partying it up on their boat in the middle of the ocean that hasn't made it back to shore for some reason. But anyway, we'll move on from there. It's a funny joke that no one's going to find funny. But AlphaTauri, they do have a team. Venom, Geonos. I covered that on the top. Geonos and his teammate Venom, who are returning. They were a good team last season. Very good.
Very
impressive.
good actually.
Yeah, they work well together. Good team. And then I think this next team will be, and this is the final team that we have locked in at the moment. I think they will be probably some of the fan favourites because OG Trash and GP McSleedy. That's a team. I think they could be fan favourites. I wouldn't say.
Do you have a team that you might be more in favor of this year? Are you going to share it this year, this season?
Nope.
Why not?
I do not have any team that I'm more in favor of this season.
What about last
season?
season?
I think last season it was probably Aston Martin, to be honest, with Switch Astro and OG.
Okay.
That was a good team. But it's Greencastle has a spin out of turn 1. But he survives. Just gonna look around and head on. I think Switch Astro has had issues with his car. I think the lobby might be broken for Switch, unfortunately. So I don't know if we'll get to see him out on track. Who are you on board with at the moment?
Apparently with Buck.
Buck?
Yeah. He's a new member of the JIC league.
Oh, I think I might just found my new favorite team. He's driving on intermediates. He's got the inters on. On mine he does. On my screen he has intermediates on. I don't know about you, but it looks like he's got intermediates on for me. Or is that just me?
No, that is.
That is definitely true. That's very funny.
Okay.
I don't have any favorite teams, but I will definitely say that you earn brownie points. That's funny. That's very funny. I don't even know if it was intentional, but yeah. Actually, nah. You know what? I take it back. No one earns brownie points. No one earns brownie points. Not this year. Not this year. I'm being completely unbiased.
We'll see.
I'm being completely unbiased. As a commentator,
I won't. I'll share my favorite teams, but just not right now.
I already know what they are, but I think a lot of people know what they are. I think about 80% of the people watching could probably guess.
No, that's not true.
But we'll build the suspense. But anyway.
Yeah, let's see. Who should we go on board with? I'm going with JiC right now. Our returning, defending champion. Yeah.
And they're Constructors champs, don't forget that too.
And Constructors.
Very big on the teamwork, Mercedes, as everyone should be. But yeah, very big on the teamwork. They are much more focused on the Constructors Championship, and I think they still will be. I think I still won't be joining us this weekend, and I have heard rumblings that Nova, one of our reserve drivers, could be subbing in for this weekend. I've heard rumblings. I've had my, what do they say? My ear to the street. As a good
ears on the street. I thought it was word on the street.
I think it might be ear to the ground. Ear and then word on the street. Look, I've got big ears, alright? They point in every direction. But anyway, Yeah, so, what was I going to say?
What is going on?
God damn it. I'm so focused on my big ears, I can't remember. Words. Yeah, that. See? Cobwebs. It's a lot to dust off. No, I was going to say, they're big on the teamwork, so I have a feeling that they will be going for the constructors. That'll be in the forefront of their minds. And I think they can probably go back to back. I think they will have a strong challenge from a number of teams, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, fortunately for us. And it'll be good to watch, I think.
I'm gonna go on board with Giona and see how he's doing.
Yeah. Jonas.
Switch
Let's see it.
Astro's not having any luck getting on track. They're like, nope,
Yeah.
nope.
Switch Astro is broken, so I don't know that I don't think we'll get a restart. I don't think that'll happen, but
No,
yeah.
I don't think so either.
I'm just watching JMO and MGS fighting on the hard tires around the back of the circuit. They're actually battling in practice. I don't know what's going on here. Whoa! As they get very close. Heading into turn number 5, I'm going to say that is, because look, they count like that mini corner on the straight as a corner, I think, on the actual trap map, which is rubbish.
Oh,
It's not a real corner.
didn't that make you so mad last season?
Yeah, it annoys me.
Was it for this track or there was another track?
There was another one, yeah, there was another one where it counts like a half corner. Oh, I think we are restarting, actually. I think we might be restarting the session for Switch Astro. I think the FIA has called out a red flag here. The FIA has said we need a red flag. We need all cars on track. So I think, yeah, I think what's happened here is we'll see drivers returning to the pits or parking up. And I think that way,
so.
yeah, I think that way we'll have a restart.
Our sources did say.
Yeah, we're going to have a restart, which is fine because it gives us more time to cover everything in the season. We haven't even got to the calendar yet.
No.
Haven't even got to the calendar. We finished doing the teams. With, you know, Williams is who OG, Trash, and GP will be driving for. Sorry if I'm jumping around too much. But,
Oh no, you're fine. Trying to figure out and kind of see what our sources are trying to tell us right now. And
yeah, I think we're restarting.
they are, so we'll just kind of
Yeah,
hang out here for
but
a little bit, and once I
that's
get
alright.
a cue,
We can
walk
fill the brief interlude with many words. That was a very smart and clever way of saying we could talk a lot while they set up a new lobby. But anyway, yeah, I think they do. And I really should know this. This is poor commentary work from me, but they do count that corner as turn 2, and then turn 3 is the tighter one, the right-hander. So that's rubbish. I'm sorry, Austrian Grand Prix people, fix your track. Come on, come on, people, fix your track. It's just disappointing. Very disappointing.
Track mates. There's some crap like that.
Fix your track, mate. But yeah, so we have a number of drivers who will be new and a number of drivers who will be returning. This is good because it gives time for those who maybe missed the start to actually make it for the new old session, whatever you want to call it.
New old session. Yeah, we'll call it that for now.
The new old session. But yeah. Oh my goodness. It feels good to be back in the com box. It feels good to be back.
It is, doesn't it?
I wasn't sure when we'd get back here, but we got back here.
We're a little rusty, but it will do.
I'd say I'm more rusty than you are. I've messed up my words 100 times over already, but that's alright. If you want better commentary, for the JIC Racing League, how about you go find another Twitch channel to watch, because this is the only coverage you're gonna get. So
Facts.
either deal with my annoying voice or don't. It's up to you. That was really mean. I take that back. I take it back. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Nah, thank you to everyone watching, by the way. Anyone tuning in, it is nice. And don't forget, if you do want to drive, you can absolutely contact us either in the stream or join the Discord potentially. If Toast wants to put that in there, and you can join that and inquire about the league, and we could probably find you a spot, I think, because we definitely have some spots left.
We do.
Be good to see a full grid. Good to see a full grid. It's good turnout for practice so far.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting to talk about the calendar until we get into
really
the...
sweet tracks.
We do. Should we get into the calendar now, potentially? We could do it now.
Sure, why not?
We could do it now as a bit of a lull and... Not a lull,
little bit of a lull?
No, it's not a lull, it's a lull, as in like a lower level. Generally it would be like when it's really loud, and then a lull would be like a lower, kind of quieter sort of thing. A bit of a lull. Or if it's like really busy with traffic, then when it's quieter you call it a lull. Or at least I would. Maybe I'm just an idiot, I'm from another country and no one cares, but there you go. There you go. We're not gonna, well, actually I'm not even gonna say that, because I have something prepared, something special prepared for tomorrow's qualifying and the race, but I won't go down that road now. But the calendar. Before I mention the tracks, let me ask your personal opinion, Toast, because you are an expert in this area.
An expert?
You are. I mean, obviously you're a commentator. You know your stuff. Do you think that this calendar is a 10 out of 10?
100%. Hey, number one David fan. Hey, what about my fan?
Who's number one David fan?
Migus.
Migus! Hey, Migus! I'm gonna be honest, Migus. I'm disappointed you didn't say you're both our number one. Both our number one fans. We're a team here at Sky Sports. We're a team. We're a good team, and we are a team. So don't try to start any rivalries here. The only rivalry we're gonna have.
He already started. It's already started.
The only rivalry we're gonna have is when we try and predict races, because we were so good at that last season. I can't wait to start doing that again.
We were absolutely dog crap.
For those of you who missed it,
one, I think.
Nah, for those of you who missed it, we got every single race prediction right every single time. It was unbelievable. We were just too good. No, honestly, we got one right, and it was basically, I think the one that we got right was when we asked.
And I got it right. It was me. It was me. It was my prediction.
I was going to say we both got it right, but you know what? I'll concede and I'll say, yes, you did. You did get it right.
Thank you.
So
Just kidding.
I will concede that. But what I won't concede is the fact that this is a bad calendar, because it is a banging calendar. Let me reel them off for you. So next week, after obviously we have the racing qualifying tomorrow, next week, same time on a Friday, same time on a Saturday, 9 PM CST, midday in the land down under. Wherever else you are in the world, you can figure it out from there. But I mean, I don't know. I don't have it all off the top of my head. But anyway, so next week, Qatar, big season opener, brand new track on this year's game. It's a banging track. I know I've used that word. I know I've used the word banging a lot, but it is a banging track. Qatar, shit slaps.
It's an Aussie thing.
Shit slaps. It is an incredible track. I fuck with that track's vibe so hard. It is incredible.
Jesus Christ.
Incredible track. I'm just reeling out all the one-liners right now. Yeah, so next week, big season opener. We are going to bring a lot of excitement, a lot of important things, and a lot of incredible coverage next weekend. When we kick off the season in a big way at Qatar. Are you excited for Qatar? It's a new track.
Dude, 100%. I've raced it.
Yeah. What did you think? What was your opinion?
That is it's so fast, so fun, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. It's a new track, so I'm kind of interested in how people are going to overtake each other, and ready to see some wrecks, maybe some close battlings, switcheroos.
Yeah.
Yeah, make things spicy.
Yeah, exactly. I did I did read Sky Sports tweet that this will be the spiciest season yet. So, you know, I think Qatar will definitely deliver, and it's a night race too to kick things off, which is, oh, it's going to look so good. It's going to look amazing to see these cars under lights at Qatar. It's going to be awesome to see. The race after that, similar to the IRL season, Jeddah will be race 2, which will be awesome. They've made some track changes to Jeddah, which are obviously in line with what the IRL season have done. They've opened up some walls a little bit to allow the cars, for it to not be so dangerous, not so blind around every corner. You know, you can kind of see a bit more, but that doesn't take away the fact that it is a blisteringly fast pace around that track, and will be incredibly exciting to see. So, Jeddah, we love Jeddah. Nice dude, King of Jeddah.
The Lord of Jeddah.
The Lord of Jeddah. Thank you. I knew I was getting that wrong. But yeah, the Lord of Jeddah, he will be very, very, very pumped for that track, as we all will be. Round number 3, Silverstone. Classic track. Classic F1 track. Also, quick shout out to all you English people out there on losing the first test in the Ashes. I'm Australian, so haha, screw you. No one here will get that joke. But screw you all, and I hope you lose the next 4 games and Australia sweep the series. But anyway, no doubt when we lose the next 4 games and you win 4-1, I'll have a bunch of English people in the comments bitching about it. But that's fine.
Whoa.
That's fine. That's fine. It's, you know, it's you gotta celebrate while you're on top, and then when England inevitably win, I'm gonna pop a lot of shit for it. But that's fine. I'll take it when that happens, if it happens. But anyway, no one will give a shit about that. Besides me and the one English fan probably watching this right now who thinks I'm a dick, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll move on. But yeah, Silverstone. That doesn't take away the fact that that track is amazing. It's an awesome track. Love it. Love it. Everybody loves it. It's been on the calendar for a very, very long time. Lots of history. Lots of good racing. Overtaking. High speed. It is... I mean, it's got the freaking slowest pit lane in the world. Whoa, as Cozy has a big moment. Has a big spin. Holy moly.
What happened to Cozy? Oh.
Heading into the start of sector 3 there, he just went out wide in that gravel, which is easy to do. Turn 5, I'm gonna say. Easy to do. And yeah, he dropped it in the gravel and then just came all the way around and almost hit his teammate, I think, which was a bit close. But anyway, then I was going to do a drum roll, but you won't be able to hear it in the mic anyway.
Hold on, let me try doing it.
Go on.
Drum roll.
I could hear that. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. Monaco, round 4. A lot of people will be like, huh? Monaco? People in this lobby are going to hate Monaco. Yes, they are. And you know what? Deal with it. Bad luck. Monaco looks amazing at night. We've never done Monaco on the calendar.
No,
A lot of us, we haven't done Monaco on the calendar at all, and we certainly don't race it at night very often. But a lot of us, I could name names, but I won't, but a lot of us, myself included, have a greater appreciation for Monaco after the IRL Grand Prix, and we did a lot of practice there. A lot of running. So a lot of these new drivers haven't done that, but those of us that did do the running certainly had a greater appreciation for it, and it's a really good challenge. I've done it in other leagues. It's incredibly satisfying if you're able to pull that off and finish the race, even if you finish inside the top 10. It's an awesome feeling to finish a Monaco 50% race, because it is a challenge from start to finish. It is going to be amazing, hopefully, and that will certainly have, I think, a lot of action-packed race. That one, and it's a night race too, so that will be awesome. Then we have a bit of a season. It'd be awesome, mate. It'd be sick as. Bit of a break in the season, which will be nice. You know, give everyone a chance to rest their hands after Monaco, rest their hands and feet, because that is going to be a taxing race. Then after that, we have Monza. Which will be awesome. I'm looking forward to Monza. We haven't had Monza on the calendar either. times. If anyone finds that annoying or bad luck. As JaMo switches to the inside, goes down the inside in turn 1, but Lucas has the outside line. Oh, he gets up on the curb. Oh, JaMo! Oh, he survives. He survives.
Disqualified?
Oh my god. For blocking the pit lane.
What a lovely start. Oh
So
my
what happened
gosh.
there? What's happened there is he's spun across the inside of the pit lane. The game doesn't like that very much. It really doesn't like that. So it said, you can't be doing that, son. And it's just kicked him out. That's rubbish. That's a disappointing result, actually. That is not the way Mercedes would have wanted to start this season. Even though it's not the actual season, but still. Is that a sign of things to come, or is that just a very unfortunate accident? We will have to wait and find out. That is a disappointing result to their start to the season, as Ice Dude's not here at the moment and he won't be able to make it. I don't think so. Not going to have a lot of running, although I think Mercedes have done a lot of simulator work, so they should be okay. It should be a-okay, but
Hold on 1 second. OG Trash, let me know if any of these adjustments have worked. Because we're still trying to work out kinks, so I appreciate you letting me know, letting us know.
making adjustments on the fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Wow. There we
Anyways,
go.
sorry to interrupt you, David.
No, you're fine. You're completely fine. Spain is the next race. So we have Monza, the sprint race, which should be awesome. And that will be a very big one for the Ferrari guys. And then Spain with the new final sector, which is, I mean, awesome. I think you would have tried it as well, Toast, on the new game. The final sector in Spain is fantastic. It is so much faster, so much better.
Oh, in Spain? Oh, 100%. Yeah.
Should make some better overtaking opportunities as well. So it is very, very exciting. So that'll be awesome. Then we have Brazil, which is, I think, a fan favorite for everyone, and always a good track IRL for overtaking, always a good track in league racing for overtaking. We do have a sprint race there too. It is short track, but action-packed and full of overtaking with those lovely DRS zones, and just overall the whatchamacallit. What's the word I'm looking for? That thing. The history. Yep, that's the word. So yeah, it's always a fun track. And then Las Vegas. Las Vegas. So Vegas.
That one's gonna be pretty cool to watch.
Yeah. It should be very cool. I'm very excited to see Las Vegas. We haven't obviously had that in the game before, and we haven't had it IRL, so we will get a taste of it before the IRL season does. So we might be able to give them some tips on whether it'll be good for overtaking or not. So I'm very, very excited to see that. But yeah, so that's the calendar. That's the 8-race calendar.
Which one's your favorite? Which is the one track you're really, really looking forward to? No, take it out. Take 2 tracks. You can pick 2. I'll give you an extra one. 2.
I'm looking forward to Monaco at night, to be honest, because it's something different, something we haven't done. I think if I was driving in this league, that would be the track that I would be most wanting to win at, because it is, I mean, it would be so difficult. It's so difficult to survive for the whole race. It's very tricky to make it to the end. Qatar, that shit is gonna be awesome. Very excited to see Qatar. And yeah, I think Qatar and I don't know that Monaco will be the best racing actually, but there's just something about it. It's a big event. Hopefully it's a really good race and we're not sitting here like half asleep when everyone's just in a big line, but I don't think that'll happen. I think it'll be far more action-packed than that. So, what would you say your 2 tracks are?
Number 1, Qatar.
Ooh.
because I really like that track.
Mhm.
And number 2 would probably be Vegas.
Vegas.
Vegas, yep.
Should be good. Should be a really
I've
good
raced
track.
it.
It's
It's fast.
tricky.
It is very tricky. It kind of. It's not like my. I
My
feel like
eyes
it's
are-
between Jeddah and Miami, kind
I
of.
like that.
So it's
I
like
like
right
that.
in the middle. It's not more or
I
less.
like that. As we've got a car spun
Who is it?
in the entry to the pit lane. It is dark. Maybe trying to make the pit lane and just add a bit of a spin there. But he's made it to the pit lane.
Let's go on board with Migas.
Magus, let's see a lap from Magus. Lapping on those mediums, using a little bit of a dabble of overtake there. As we know, last season, sorry. The inter-team battle with him and Blake was very spicy, and I look forward to seeing him and Blake resume that battle on track in this year's game, because they would have been a good team to stay together, but they just didn't quite have the right chemistry, or they didn't quite make it work for whatever reason. But Blake and MGS.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, they clashed quite a bit.
They did a bit, yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
It happens, exactly. Yeah, they just didn't quite have the chemistry like some of the other teams have, which is fine, you know. You can mix it up and try a teammate and see what happens, which they both have. I think they're both in a good place. I think it'll be interesting to see, because there's certainly some people in this year's game that have taken steps forward, and there's certainly some people that have, what's the word, that are still figuring things out. And I think MGS is definitely one of those that has gone forward. I think Ice Dude is another. From what I've been hearing and from what I've been seeing, they're both very confident. They've both been taking steps forward. And then there's also a few unknowns, a few wild cards. Like, I mean, Cozy's sitting P1 right now. He's sitting up there P1 on the hard. Whoa, was MG then P1? Way too fast. Watch out on my seat on the last of that. But we've obviously got Buck, Dark, Greencastle, and Cozy are all in this session. They're all unknowns of where they will stack up in qualifying in the race. Do you think overtaking will be good for this track?
Yeah, it's Austria.
Yeah.
Yeah. Close battles to the and because the JiC, they only have like the fastest, the cleanest,
The fastest and the best.
and the best drivers.
The best of the best.
The best
I
of
would
the
hope.
best.
I would hope to see some good battles at this track. I think it's a very short lap time, obviously, only just over a minute, which in an F1 car is not a lot of time at all. And it's got this long DRS straight. I'm just watching Buck at the moment go up this straight. Got this long DRS straight, which is quite nice for overtaking. Then you've got another little one here out of turn 3, kind of down the hill into the braking zone of turn 4, and then the middle part of the lap is quite nice. A lot of people talk about like, oh, you know, Austria's such a short lap, you don't really get to experience how good this lap is, as Cozy does at 105.3 on those soft tyres. Very nice, extends his advantage at the top, which is nice to see. But it is interesting. It is interesting, that time, actually. That just distracted me for a bit, but anyway. Yeah.
Why?
So the middle part of this lap, just the lap time. I'm just intrigued. But the middle part of the lap in the last sector is, it's very enjoyable. And you really got to nail it, because it's such a short lap. You can't make any mistakes, otherwise you lose a huge amount of time to the people around you, which you'll see in IRL F1. from track to track. Obviously, the distance between P1 and P20 it can be quite large at some long tracks like Spa, things like that. But a short track like Austria, where you have to nail everything, the gaps are always very, very small. So, and we will see that actually, not this weekend, but next weekend in the IRL Austrian Grand Prix, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, we get to take these cars to Austria first. Haha, stuff you, IRL. But anyway, Switch Astro goes P2 on a 105.399. Barely behind Cozy. Good lap from Switch Astro. Very nice. Very, very nice. Both on the softs. Very nicely done. Switch Astro feeling good, I think. Oh, Buck loses it into the last corner there. I think, yeah, it was him. He had a bit of a spinny spin, and he stays out of the way of his teammate Greencastle. Greencastle's on a lap here. Greencastle is on a lap.
Let's go on board.
He's on a lap. Whoa! Big moment in turn one. The Williams came out of the pit lane. OG trash. I think it just distracted him a little bit. He just lost the rear end and was whipped it around. Almost did exactly what our championship, our defending champ did last year. Oh, sorry, earlier. Almost did what he did earlier and spun across the pit lane. That would have been quite interesting if that had happened. Let's see. I think he's gonna set up for another lap here. Switch Astro heads back to the pit lane. OG's warming up his tyres. I think Gio's gonna go on a lap here soon. And Cozy's just kind of rolling, so yeah. Greencastle, here he goes.
Yeah, let's see what this new driver.
The new McLaren driver. Let's see what he can deliver. New setup, I believe. New wheel and pedals.
Oh yeah.
I think he's using them for this. I would say he set them all up pretty quick. I mean, you'd want to if you have all that. You'd want to set them up. Oh, a little bit of a rear lock into turn 3. And just so the audience knows, I did check the track map. I was not mistaken. That turn 2 is turn 2. That little kink in the straight, which is disappointing, but that's still a thing. But anyway.
The little kink.
It is. It's a tiny little one. Teeny tiny little kink there. And it's really just, it should not be a corner. It's because it's not a real corner. An F1 car, it's not a corner. It's a yoke. The turn 2 is a yoke. But anyway. Got Dark coming up behind Greencastle here. Gonna slap a time down. Dark on the medium tyre, only, wow, 4-ish, 5-ish tenths off the soft boys of Switch Astro and Cozy. So he's not far off on those medium tyres. I think soft tyres in this game definitely longer longevity. They last longer.
Than last game?
Yeah, they're built. You ever seen the car ad built Ford Tough? Probably not. It's probably just in this country.
No.
But it's like built Ford Tough because, you know, they're trying to say their cars are stronger than everything, and the softs are a bit tougher this year. They last a bit longer and they're pretty good tyre, but I don't know if we'll see softs in the race. I don't know. If it was me, I'd put them on. If I was starting in the top 5, I'd slap the softs on and just back myself to keep pace with the people behind me when they start to drop off. But they're not a bad tyre. I just don't know. The medium hard strategy is still pretty decent. So we'll see. We'll have to see. I suppose it's the big unknown. Oh, as Dark has a big spin out of turn numero uno. And at the same time, there's a McLaren round in the middle sector, and I think it's Buck who's gone round. Yeah. He's gone round. Who are we on board with at the moment on your POV?
Gio, but he's going into the pit. So.
It always happens, doesn't it?
I know.
IRL F1, even us in the com box, you cut onto someone and immediately they just go, nah, we're going to the pit lane.
Like, nope. Not one of these two. Oh. And
Yeah, don't let us mess your lap up. Greencastle definitely hit the barrier there. Thankfully, damage is turned off. And I should preface, actually, I should have said this earlier, but track limits are on regular for this weekend. Vigorous testing by the FIA and all concerned teams about whether strict track limits was appropriate for this weekend or whether regular really didn't change it too much, and the decision was made that regular track limits was the way to go because you can gain a bit, but going offline on this track you just lose too much time. You just lose time. So you can go like a tiny smidge off and maybe you might get a benefit, but there's a lot of sausage curbs around this track and they will mess you up and ruin your car pretty quick. So you probably want to keep it on the straight and narrow.
Let's see.
Going in the pit lane as we have
MGS.
Magus. Drink Magus. I think Drink Magus is setting up for a lap here. 0 lap old softs. Oh, currently a 106.6 is his best lap time. He's aiming for a 105.3, which is what Cozy has set if he wants to take P1. He's got ERS to burn. He's on none usage at the moment. That's nice that you can see that actually. On this year's game, you can actually see what ERS mode they're in. That's nice. Actually, that says hollow. That's kind of cool. And this is medium and this is none. Interesting. I think it always did that and I'm just an idiot. But anyway, here he comes around the final corner. Toast, do you want to take us through a lap?
And here we go, guys. This is Drink Migus, and that is all I can do.
Don't worry, I got you. DRS up the main straight. Oh, I wouldn't say main straight, but it is the long DRS straight. Don't worry, Toast. I will sub in here. Turn 2, there it is. Under the boards. That was turn 2. What a bullshit corner. I will keep bitching about that corner, and if you get sick of me bitching about it, then bad luck. Out of turn 3. DRS wide open. He's got a hot lap on. He's flying. 7th, 8th gear. Approaching turn number 4 downhill. You want to get over to the left, but don't lock a brake. Otherwise you'll miss the apex, and he runs it reasonably wide. Maybe he could have widened the turn in a little bit more, but it's not too bad. Turn number 5. Approaching the end of the middle sector. Let's see how he stacks up compared to Cozy. Not purple on either of the sectors, so got it all to do in the final sector here. I'm not sure how far he is down. I can't exactly tell at the moment. As Cozy, whoa, goes with the 104.7. Slaps a big boy lap time up there. MGS around the final 2 corners. He has a bit of a slidey slide. And the ERS deploy cuts out, and there you go. 105.7 for Migus.
105.7.
So I think he can improve on that lap time. That's a big boy lap time from Cozy to put out in practice.
For sure.
Big boy lap time.
Before we go any further, just want to do a quick shout out to Greencastle. Thank you so much for those gifted subs.
Hey!
Thank you, so generous. And I'm sure all those people are gonna really appreciate it too. Cause then now,
shout out to you.
they can use their team emoji.
Team emoji, let's go. You know what you say when people gift you subs?
What?
If you want to say thank you, you say grazie ragazzi. Grazie a tutti. That's actually that actually means like thank you everybody, and like thank you all. So I would just go grazie, 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 danke.
I always wonder. Well, I know grazie is like thank you, thank you. I didn't know what the other half meant.
Yeah, grazie is like thank you, and then grazie ragazzi and grazie a tutti is like thank you everybody, and I can't remember exactly what they are, but it's things like that. It's like thank you everyone, thank you guys, that sort of thing. I'm not Italian, just so everyone knows. You can hear it in my voice, I'm not Italian, so if I'm wrong, someone correct me. But cars.
Well, let me go on
Who's
board
on
with
the lap?
OG. I'm gonna go on board with OG.
Yeah, let's do it.
We haven't seen what this person.
Let's do it. Let's do it in the Williams. I don't know if everyone here would have seen the IRL Williams and the floor that they were running, and how undetailed it was compared to the Red Bull. That was very intriguing. But thankfully, these cars are on equal performance in this session. It won't matter. So OG has the same machinery that everyone else does, which is what we want. We want people making the little gains with setups and things, because you can't do a 20-person my team. Hopefully someday you can. But we'll see. There's OG, does a 1061 and has a little weave down the straight, and that might have been a little wave to the comp box there, I think. Wave there. You might be listening in. Oh, yeah, wave to the fans, because OG is someone who I know who does like to listen in, and he does give us a lot of support, so we always appreciate that. So yeah, he's giving a little bit of a wave there to the comp box, which is very nice. Very nice.
We have fans.
Very nice. I would hope so. I hope so.
We know you have fans. Nobody gives a shit.
You have fans as well. I think Magus was just trying to play favourites. Magus is... Oh, there we go. Here we go. Here's some lap times happening as Dark puts in a 1:04.5. I told you, these drivers are a bit unknown. A bit unsure of what they're going to do.
He might have. Is he on the shots right now? Yes, he is.
He is. He's about to go for another lap attempt.
Alright, let's see. Let's go on board with this.
Let's go on board with this bloke and see what he can deliver here. He's not using hot lap mode.
He is.
What? What's wrong with bloke?
He's not like a bad player.
No.
Like, you're like,
No, bloke is just like guy. Yeah, no, it's not bad. No. No, not bad at all. No. As he's got a bit of fuel on board, he's kind of just testing things out, I think. Yeah, he's got a hot lap on now, but he didn't have it on for most of the first part of the lap, so I'm not sure whether he's just, maybe he forgot to put it on, easy thing to do, or, because I know I do that all the time, but he might just be testing out this car and seeing what it can do, as I just noticed Switch Astro improved his time by another 10th. So he stays P3, but he moved up closer to the blokes in front. No, I just want to say blokes all the time.
and he goes into the pits.
OG goes mod box.
Alright, let's go with Gio.
Let's do it. On the mediums, lapping. Doing his thing. He's got Switch Astro behind him, who's warming up his tyres, so I think Switch is going to prepare. I think MGS is about to start another fast lap here in a few corners time, but Gio is just coming around to turn number 5. Chucks it in. Goes down the gears, chucks it in. Chucks it in again. Here comes MGS on the right hand side there. That's Magus setting up for a lap, so we might have to pick up on that in a minute. But Gio comes down, he's using no ERS at all. And MGS is now right on his gearbox using the slipstream, which is interesting. Tax turn 1. Maybe a little late on the brakes there, I'm not 100% sure. But Gio is kind of on a lap here, so he's gonna... Nah, he gets out of the way. That's very respectful, getting out of the way there. He was on his own program, so he could have just said, nah, mate, I ain't gonna get out of your way, but that's very respectful from him. As Magus heads down under the Pirelli boards of turn number 4, throws it in. That was a bit nicer through there that time, I think. After the 50-meter board, or wide from the apex. A lot of people missing that corner today. Not sure why. Maybe it's the fuel they're running?
Could be.
The amount of fuel. Maybe it's just understeering off the track, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a few people I've seen who aren't quite getting close, because that curb is deadly if you hit it wrong.
How deadly?
Oh, so deadly. As deadly as it gets. And MGS, or Magus, comes across the line, does a 105.495, which moves him a little bit closer towards the front, and he dives out of the way. Needs to be careful here. What is he doing?
Whoa.
Oh, and he retired from session.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Maybe he... I don't know. Maybe he's just had enough.
Maybe he just didn't want to show all his,
Yeah. Intriguing.
All his cards.
Very intriguing. Very intriguing.
is
Sure why he...
racing.
I don't know. Strange. Very strange, but yeah. He's headed to the pit lane as we've just got Buck just lapping on those medium tyres. Gio's doing the same, and everyone else is in the pit lane. So this is the part in the normal like IRL F1 where they would go like, and everybody is in the pits.
So what did you do? I was like, oh, no,
So I was gonna say it was the part where it's where they go "Duh," and then it cuts out and they go to an ad break. But we don't have ad breaks, so
we're not
we just
that
gotta keep talking.
cool. Yeah, so
No, we're better. We're better. We're better than that because we just talk all the time. It's just what we do.
talent.
Yeah. Our talent is higher than this. Wicked.
26 minutes remaining in our practice session.
6 minutes. Well, I need to stop yawning. That's really bad. I just sat up in the chair.
You need to get a coffee.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, we were having a conversation before about coffee. Just talking about like, have I ever drank coffee? And I said, I've had like 1 sip of coffee in my lifetime. Besides that, no.
Do you like the smell of coffee?
Yeah, I mean, where I work, yes, I do have to deal with a lot of coffee. So, obviously I smell coffee quite a lot. So sometimes the smell of that coffee can be a little bit much for me.
Are you serious?
But, no, well, I mean, just the amount of it, not like coffee is just normal coffee. Like when you have to like clean the machine and it smells like coffee and it's just all up in your nose. It's a lot. And I know you're probably like, but coffee smells good, but no, it's a lot.
Oh no, Astro.
Astro has a bit of a spinny spin.
But he's just in his barely his out lap, so I mean that's okay.
He's just, I guess, deciding he wants to give the barrier a little nudge with his rear end. There we go. Got us started and he's heading out on the track. I wonder if we can actually... I wonder if we can get him or Magus for an interview potentially. Find out what happened. Why he decided to retire.
Yeah.
Should we get Magus in here?
Sure, if he has a few seconds.
I guess I better let him in. Here he is. Here's Magus. What's going on, Magus? What happened? Why'd you decide to retire?
It seems like there was a failure in the car.
There was
you had an
what in the
issue?
car?
Had a failure.
A failure.
You had an issue?
And there was an issue with the car.
Would you like a tissue for your issue? That's not ideal.
It's not, unfortunately.
That's reliability. You're gonna have to sort that before the race. Does that give you some nerves heading into the season? Like, obviously, this is a practice event. It's not like a championship point scoring event. But does it give you some nerves for the rest of the season ahead with that sort of reliability?
I think my team can iron out all the issues for the upcoming races.
You said what now?
I think he said the team can sort it out for the next few races or something along those lines.
I hope.
But yeah, I hope so too. I hope so.
That would suck if you guys can't.
I know. It'd be terrible. We don't want to see that happen to anyone. We want everyone to be able to show us their full potential. But how did you feel in the car? Did you feel like you had some decent speed before the failure?
Yeah, going through multiple iterations of a setup at the moment, but I feel like we're on track to have a good result here.
Did you find one you feel very confident in?
I wouldn't necessarily feel confident in it yet, but of course there's going to be some kinks in the road. I going to iron some of them out, but before tomorrow.
We're going to be seeing your teammate for the event tomorrow. Have you guys been in contact? Is he going to be available to quali and race tomorrow?
Well, I have no full idea on what he has planned for tomorrow, but I'll definitely ask him if he's going to participate.
And if he doesn't, would that upset you?
No, everyone has their things to do.
Very understanding.
Very extremely understanding, I think. Extremely understanding. I guess, do you guys have a good strategy nailed down for the race tomorrow, or is it still a bit up in the air at this point?
I have an idea, but I want to be listening to the team's idea, of course, to the in real life experiences.
Yeah, understandable.
Are you
Like,
excited? Are you excited for tomorrow? Do you feel like
I'm
you
very
can take
excited.
the win?
It's
Potentially?
very nice to be back here, so yeah. I don't know about the winning, of course, due to our competitors, but I feel like we have a good chance.
That's the spirit.
That's what we want to hear. How about the rest of the season ahead? Obviously, we've got the eight races on the calendar. Are there any tracks on the calendar that you particularly think that you could be really, really good at? Or are there any ones that you think you could struggle at quite a lot?
I feel like the more higher downforce tracks will be more akin to my liking, so I feel like those would be good options to have a podium or win.
Wow.
Nice.
We look forward to seeing you back on the track tomorrow. Hopefully. Hopefully that. Do you know what the problem was? Was it like engine related, gearbox related?
I'd have to get back to my team, but I do not fully know. I'm sure to be debriefed.
Hopefully it doesn't keep you out of the event tomorrow. But for our sake and for everyone watching, we hope that you get on track, because we want to see that run on the track tomorrow. Host any?
Everyone's a Ferrari fan.
Exactly, everyone's a Ferrari fan. Host any final questions before we maybe let MGS get back to the team?
Nothing, man. Just good luck, and hopefully you guys have a good result. We'll see you guys
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Good luck.
See
Good luck
ya.
tomorrow.
Very excited for this. I'll see you guys later.
Thanks for your time. See you later. Just for those of you who don't know, that was the Italian Magus making an appearance. So it was good to have him in here. That's interesting. Had a failure. Very interesting. Hopefully he can not have that tomorrow. So
Yeah.
that would be very scary heading into the actual season with issues. I suppose now's the time to get the issues out of the way.
Yeah. If you had to choose time, the time is now. Speaking of which, OG, my Williams has issues. You have zip ties holding the screen to your dash. Damn, sounds like
You know what
the
you need to
Williams
do?
garage. They're having issues.
You know what you need to do? Get that Duracell battery that's hanging off the back and plug it in the steering wheel, and it might make it work better. I don't know. But that's very, very funny. Very funny. I'm intrigued to see what's. Oh, Switch Astro is also out of the session.
What?
Maybe we might be. Yeah. Might be able to get him for an interview quickly. I think Switch has been called to something. I think there's something going on here. We might have to get him in here and find out what's going on.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo. What's up, inputs?
Where's he at? Here he is. I'll get him. Better bring him in. Otherwise he'll
He'll just forget about us and he'll just move on.
Oh, otherwise we'll never know. We'll never know what happened. We'll never know. Astro. Hello, Astro. Are you there?
Hello, I am here.
What's going on? I thought you were doing some laps.
We've completed our program. We wanted to do a few laps. We got the data that we wanted. The captain was great. We could have gone faster, but I think I'm still learning sector 1 and 3. So went the quickest in sector 2, so the car feels good.
There we go.
Very good.
How do you feel about the race What do you think? What do you think is on offer tomorrow? Do you think a P1 is on offer tomorrow? Do you think a podium?
Definitely. We usually aim for podiums. I haven't seen much of Jamo's Mercedes, but he seems pretty quick. So, but the Red Bulls seem pretty quick too, sitting these times. But I guess we'll see. Yeah, no, we feel like we can definitely get up there for some good points if my teammate shows up. But I think he will be there.
Definitely.
Have you guys been in communication a lot?
Yes, we've been in communication. He was supposed to be here, but I think something came up. That's fine. If he's going to be there tomorrow, that's the important thing.
That's true. That's where the point scoring is done. Who do you think will be your biggest rival this season? Would it be an inter-team battle? Do you think maybe someone outside your team could give you the closest race this season? You think?
Honestly, I guess like whoever. I guess maybe MGS. At Ferrari.
Ooh.
Definitely focusing on finishing ahead of them. That's the plan.
Yep.
But yeah, as long as I'm up there getting good points and stuff, I'm excited. I don't feel like I'm gonna do well in qualifying tomorrow because I don't think my qualifying pace is as good as my race pace. So I guess we'll see.
Good to know. I guess that was about all I really had, I suppose.
All we have for right now. Obviously, we were saving a couple questions and for tomorrow, because tomorrow's the main event.
Yeah, tomorrow is the main event, so
gotta see how things go.
We'll see tomorrow. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna get off my PC. Go be productive.
Of course.
So yeah, see you guys tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Thank you for your time.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Adios.
Peace. What's that GIF that needs to be posted somewhere so everyone in the stream can find it? It's that one of from Ice Age, that little like I don't even know what it is. That little thing doing like the peace out. That needs to be posted somewhere so everyone can find that because that is funny.
Oh, like
but,
the little, like.
I don't even know what you call that thing.
It's a possum.
Yeah, possum. Yeah, it is. From the Ice Age movies where he like punches his chest and he goes peace out. Yeah, that one.
You know, it's so funny. I actually like picked up the peace sign and I was like, adios.
Yeah, I said peace out and I did it as well.
Oh no way. That's funny.
Oh, and we have a new entrant for the last 14 minutes. It's Venom.
You're joking.
Venom has just joined. So I'd say that Venom will be getting out on track and probably pushing on some fast tyres and some fast times because he doesn't want to waste any time here. He's missed most of the session, but that's interesting. Aston Martin, very confident. Switch Astro, very confident. He said, "See you later. I've done my program and I'm gonna head out," which is very interesting. He reckons he went quickest in the middle sector, so you find a bit of time in the first and third sectors, and you're right up there with the top time at the moment, which is what we want to see. So that really does make me quite excited for him, and also his battle with MGS for the season, because I think that was going to be my suggestion. I don't know about you, but when I asked the question of who would be closest and who you'd be fighting this season, my suggestion would have been MGS, because I think they're both. I think they'll be quite close this season. I don't know about you if you agree with that, but yeah. Just watching Buck at the moment.
Oh, there he
outlet.
is. Okay, it finally popped up on my screen. Venom.
Yep, Venom
the
is
one
on an
and
outlet.
only, but I do want to go on board with him once he's out.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because I'm watching Buck at the moment. Buck's about to come up and see him on the right hand side. I want to see what Buck can do in this session. On those soft tyres. He hasn't shown his hand at all. He's been running a very, very conservative program as Venom is right in the middle of the track.
Oh.
Nope.
Right,
That's awkward.
Let's go on board with this. Dude.
And Buck backs out.
Of course. Right when I tune in.
I know, it was not. It was a very awkward timing. Venom was pretty much in the corner, and Buck came flying up on him from behind. It was a bit awkward time.
He's on his
Buck's
out
back.
lap.
They're both on out laps. So maybe we watch Venom because Venom will be behind him.
Oh,
Bit of lag.
a little.
Oh, and well, now Venom's in front of him. So there
we
goes
go.
that. Maybe we watch Venom. We haven't watched him yet.
Yeah,
Maybe that's a good idea. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I was just making sure. Just gotta make sure, you know. I don't wanna step on your toes. With your none at all, 0.
No, yeah,
You got two sets of fingers. But anyway, we will move on from that. Get into this lap. I won't ask you to take us through a lap because I'm not sure that you want to do it. But that's okay.
take it away, David.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. Here he goes into turn 1. He comes out of turn 1 and puts overtake on. So he's not using that. He's using hot lap. He's mixing it up with overtake and hot lap. Flying down the straight. DRS wide open. Slams on the anchors into turn 3. Really got to get on the power nice and early under the Pirelli board there. Keep to the right hand side for as long as you can, and then slowly just drift over to the left and get all up on this curve here, but he's not going to use all of it. He keeps it nice and tidy inside the track on his first lap on track. Probably just want to put a time down as he's burning the battery. Coming around turn 5. Down the hill, flick it in. Probably my favourite corner on the track, I think. As he goes purples in the middle sector. He's now out of the DRS though, so I don't know how he will go in this last part of the lap here. Into turn number 8, 9. And out of the final corner. And where does he end up? In front of his teammate, a 105.5. Nicely done for a first lap. That is nice. And Buck goes P3 on 104.9. So that time from Dark is certainly holding up. And so is Cozy's one on 104.7.
Damn, maybe who knows? Maybe Team Rebels another thing we should keep an eye out.
Yep, I think you could be right. I think you could definitely be right. I'm very impressed with that time, actually. It's interesting.
Dark.
Very intriguing. Yeah, Dark's new too. Both new drivers. Both, as I said, unknowns in terms of how they were going to stack up with the regulars. And by regulars, I don't mean regular people, I just mean from last season.
I wonder if they're going to be the challengers.
Could they be the ones? Yeah, I was about to say, could they be the ones that take it to Mercedes?
Maybe. Or maybe Ferrari too.
Very interesting. Maybe Aston Martin, maybe McLaren, maybe AlphaTauri, maybe freaking Williams will dominate the whole season. We don't know. We don't know. We'll certainly get some answers tomorrow. That is for sure. And we've got 9 and a bit minutes. 9 and a smidge minutes left. 9 and a tad. Not tadpole, like tad isn't like a little bit, but I'm just talking shit.
9 minutes remaining.
Not long left now. It's been a long practice session after the restart, so
Yeah, it's been a
so we've
long
definitely dusted off some cobwebs. I tell you, we've definitely had plenty of time to dust them off, and it feels like I never left.
More like
I don't know
David
about you.
has a lot to dust off.
Oh, whoa! Shots fired. Shots fired. That is true, though. That is true. I was very rusty. I think I still am, but we'll get there. I don't know about you, but
No,
it feels
I
like
didn't
I
mean
never
it
left.
like that. Come on.
No, what?
Like that. Jesus.
I know. I'm kidding. But yeah, I don't know about you, but it feels like I never left the old com box. It kind of you know what it feels like. You know, in those not even the movies, but you know how like the mummies get put in the tombs and then they get put like in a thing, and then like in the movies they like come out and they're like back again. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. It's kind of like we've been put in tombs in the com box with all the cobwebs and shit everywhere, and then we've woken up and then we've cleared all the cobwebs away, and now we're back.
And now we're back, right where we
Guess
left
who's
off.
back? Guess who's back? Yeah. I'm just on board with Gio actually. He's going for a lap here on the softs.
Let's see if he can beat his teammates' time.
Let's see. Let's see. They were always very evenly matched last season. Very.
Wasn't there a
matched.
time where they were like battling each other on track?
Yep. There was. I remember when they were battling Alfa Romeo in Mexico. That was a good race. Really good race for them. It was, yeah. It was like a four-way battle between these two guys and both Alfa Romeos, who sadly are not in this season as of yet. Hopefully they can make it at a later date. But yeah, they're not currently signed up to be in this season, or this rendition of the league, season number 3. So hopefully we can see them again.
Toast is back. Aww.
What was that?
Um,
And he does. Gio, 1054. Beats his teammate and Megas beats him too. What was that you were reading? Was there a comment there?
there was a
message.
comment. So, Mr. JiC said,
Yep.
I guess referring to what you were saying, like, you know,
Yep.
Gibbs is back, and then said, David is back, Toast is back. And apparently, from him, he says, the game DQ'd me for that spin. Said I was driving
Yep.
backwards and didn't want to restart again.
Yep.
So that was dumb.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. That is, yeah. It was a problem in one of the leagues I raced in, especially in qualifying, where if you try and wait for someone at the pit lane exit, it just DQs you because it doesn't want to have cars blocking the pit lane. Which is, it's shit. It's really shit. Because it just ruins your whole... ruins the fun, man. How the hell are you supposed to drive some laps when the game just goes, you can't be doing that shit? But, yeah. So there you go. That is the reason for him being DQ'd. And down to some, what did I call it last season? Some game shenanigans? Something like that.
Something
Some, some game shenanigans. Some shenanigans going on there. Some funny buggers.
The pits. Cozy's not on the lap anymore.
Dark's retired from the session. He's had enough.
Venom's gonna go out for an out lap, so we'll just go on board with this.
Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it.
It's
right
an
now.
out lap,
Deliver.
but well,
Under pressure. Deliver.
because the guy joined up pretty late. I mean, I think we're gonna see. I don't know. Maybe it's true pace. Maybe not. I don't
Maybe
know.
he might take a bit of time to build up to it. This is intriguing. I feel like some people showed their hands, a lot of people didn't get a chance, and other people didn't quite get it all together. And then we've also got the drivers that didn't make it,
That's
which
true. So a big.
there are a few.
So if I had to wrap it up, it'd probably be like a huge, big question mark.
Yeah, that's actually a good way to put it.
Actually, take that back. Red Bull showed us that they have some pace.
hmm
So we'll
Yep,
see.
definitely.
We'll see tomorrow
Definitely.
if they're gonna
We'll
keep up with
definitely
that
see tomorrow.
pace.
Here we go. Keep your eyes on the timing screens because,
David is gonna
Venom.
take it away on this lap.
well, that was not what I was going to say, but I was going to say Venom is going to get on a lap here as he's using hot lap and down the big long straight. Around turn 2, what a corner. He's 2/10 down.
Now say an Italian accent. Go.
What? Commentate in Italian? Grazie ragazzi. I'm going down the main straight. No, it's not even the main straight, the back straight. Back straight. I'm not going to do it.
Fail.
I'm not going to do an Italian accent because my accent's dumb enough already. Around turn 4. Pulling it over to the right hand side. Trying not to scrub too much speed off. Past the 50 meter board. Chuck it in there. Oh, he went in early and it pushed him out wide on the exit. 5/10 down. As he enters this next part of the lap. 2 corners ahead. Both right-handers. Got to try and nail them. Don't go too wide though or you lose all the time. Oh, and he goes down like 3 gears, which is 1 too many. Oh, and a big spin out of the last corner. But there's no damage. So the only thing that will be hurt there would be a little bit of confidence in the car. Maybe the setup is just not quite right there.
3 minutes remaining, Venom.
Not long left. Not long left.
Everybody gonna go out, or they're gonna just do.
Yeah, look at this. There's a couple people on track. There's a couple people coming out. See, this is the thing, is there's times where nothing happens, and then at the end of the session, everyone comes out. We can't keep up. That's fine. Who is about to, I think Cozy's about to drop a lap here.
All right, guys.
Flicks.
Before the session ends, there's a quick prediction up. What team will finish highest here in practice? Red Bull, McLaren.
They're both on quick laps here. Cozy coming down the main straight. Not main straight, it's the freaking long straight. I need to stop saying that. Get so used to that. He's already through turn 2. Yeah, I do. I really need to get my shit together. Shout out to Buck going through turn 2 right now. My favorite corner on the entire track. But Cozy was 1 millisecond faster than his previous best, I believe. So he was barely quicker. As he throws it in, it was actually quite good. Cozy a 10th and a bit up here. As he approaches, oh, he goes purple to the middle sector. Got to deliver in the final sector. Hot lap on. Deployment is used, so he's got nothing left. Just trying to get every little bit out. He opens up the second last corner a little bit there. It's a little bit spicy. As Buck has also gone purple to the middle sector, as he does move up Cozy to under a 10th off his teammate. That's nice to see, but Buck is coming around the final corner here. He was barely down.
Ooh.
Oh. He was barely down on his best, so he just doesn't quite improve. He did have a purple. Had a purple middle sector, but yeah. Wouldn't be surprised if Gio went for a lap here. Not using any ERS. Just flicked, yeah, he's just flicked on hot lap. Did
you participate in the prediction?
No.
Oh,
no,
come
I did not.
on.
I did not. Because I get to see it before other people get to see it. Because, well, that's not true. But anyway, I didn't want to be biased. Did you participate?
Of course I did.
Did you really? Who'd you pick?
Yes, I did. I like losing channel points. Not necessarily. I don't ever lose. I have a lot of points, so.
I was about to say you've got enough. You can lose a few. You can lose a couple.
I could. If people participate, you guys can take my channel points. The most I've lost, I think, was 10K.
Jesus.
I know.
Oh, Cozy has a big win. Gio's not going to improve, so he's going to head back to the pit lane. Buck retires from the session. Everyone else is finished. We just got Cozy.
Gio. Let's
head on back.
Gio's not. Yeah, I don't think Gio is.
Nah, he's just heading back to the pit lane. As you do. Oh, Cozy!
Oh.
Oh dear.
He's like,
throws it in reverse.
Out with the bang. Literally.
Yeah, that's the way. Reverse around the track, you get DQ'd.
Are you serious?
Here it comes. It's coming. Here it comes. Oh, maybe it won't. Actually, maybe he can make it back to the pit lane. Hang on.
He's gonna get DQ'd.
Go on.
Get DQ'd.
Keep going.
Are
Live
you
the dream.
serious?
Live the dream. Yes. Keep going.
There's no way. There's no way.
Oh, he's gonna do it. If it hasn't DQ'd him yet, I don't think it will. Have a look at him go. Look at this. This is the kind of content you come here to see. Can this please be an advertisement for the league?
No.
Why not?
Because we said so.
The guy in P2 just reversing down the track trying to get back to the pit lane. That would be a quality clip. As he gets the pit lane, and I have a feeling he's going to get flipped around here. Yep, there we go. And now he's on the track. But now he's just got to cross the finish line. Oh, wait. He's going to get DQ for going the wrong way, I betcha. You watch. Oh, no, he's all right. He's done it. He's made it back to the pit lane. Look at that. Oh, my God. Just right to the end. Come on. He's putting on a show for all fans. There it is. He makes it. And we finally finished the session. We do. After nearly 2 hours, the session is over. Man, oh man. Just take a breath for a minute. I feel like I've been talking for too much. probably talk way too much. But what did you think of that practice session overall? Was that what you expected, or not really?
Yes and no. Yes and
Yes and no.
no. Yes and
Interesting.
no. But hold on, before we keep going,
Mhm.
we do have somebody banging our door who wants to say a few words.
Alrighty. Who we got?
I believe we have Buck. Buck,
We
Buck.
got Buck.
Alrighty. Let's let him in, shall we? Before he breaks our door.
Let's do it.
Hello.
Hello.
Buck,
How are we
welcome
going?
to the Box. How's practice?
It was all right. I think there's still some work to do with the car setup. So there's gonna be a lot of practice between now and the race tomorrow. But I think I did all right. I mean, my hot lap run I did on softs was good enough for P3 to finish practice. I think I was only about 4/10 off the lead. Um, so I think I can go a lot faster for sure. It's just about an adjustment. So
Okay. Are you
What
excited
do you? Sorry,
for
Tom.
tomorrow?
yeah, I'm definitely excited. It's been a while since I did my last league race. I haven't raced since F121 in league racing. And the last time I was in 21, the last league race I was in was my world championship. And that in a different league, obviously. So I had high hopes for 22, and obviously 22 failed everybody. As far as but as far as performance of the game and everything.
Yep.
Um, so I decided to sit out that a season to and wait for 23, and 23 has been great. I'm super excited about it, and I cannot wait to get this season underway.
Would you say you guys at McLaren are aiming for that constructors title? Is that your aim for this season?
I mean, obviously it's our goal. I think me and Greencastle are our goal is obviously to go for the constructors championship. Um, Of course, I mean that's kind of everybody's goal here. That's what we're all fighting for, and that's what that's why we put in the time and the effort to do these things. And me personally, I know what it takes to do those things and to win that championship. So I don't know about Greencastle's backstory, but we're gonna work together. We're gonna make this work. But we're definitely chasing Mercedes, and I think Mercedes is our top goal right now is to chase and hunt them down and fight for that championship, whether it be team or whether it be driver. So
That's
I
awesome.
like that. I like that.
Mhm.
I like that. That'll be that should provide some very close racing. Yeah, I guess I don't really have any more questions. We'll have to, I guess, wait and see for tomorrow. From my end, Toast, do you have any others?
I don't. You're a new driver into the league, so we wish you the best of luck and yeah, bring us a show tomorrow. We're excited.
yeah, I hope so. I'm like I said, I'm gonna be putting in a lot of hours tonight. So that's uh, that's just the type of racer that I am. I constantly want to get better every single day at the game, and when I have time, my goal is to get better and be at the best as I can at the end of the season. So that way, when the next season rolls around, I'm already in the flow. So you might see. I'm not going to say you're going to see the best out of me tomorrow because it's a pre-race. It's a preseason race, but I'll try to give something for it. I don't want to ruin everything. Preseason, everybody's scoping each other out. It's a shakedown race, so don't want to show too much performance.
For sure.
All right.
Well, good luck.
Well,
Good luck for tomorrow. I look forward to
I,
seeing
pre-
it.
I appreciate it. Thank you guys.
thank you for stopping by. Have a
Of course.
good day or night or yeah, whatever, wherever you're at in the world. Okay, bye.
Have a nice day, guys.
See ya.
Thank you. Wow. Well,
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 well.
well. Jinx.
Interesting.
Okay.
Ah, jinx. Don't jinx me. Unbelievable.
So
First you
I
tell me that I have
guess
plenty. First you tell me I had plenty of cobwebs to dust off, and then you jinx me. Unbelievable. I'm kidding. kid. But that's interesting. Chasing down Mercedes is their aim.
Well, that
Very interesting.
kind of concludes our practice session.
Yeah, I think overall good. I think for any of those wondering about other driver interviews or anything like that, I think you'll get plenty tomorrow because we don't want to keep everyone here too much longer. They've already put in a lot of effort with their racing, and we've had a few interviews throughout the session, so
Gives you a little
we will
taste, everybody. So don't
Yeah.
worry, we'll have some more interviews tomorrow. Introduce you to new drivers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We want to leave you with a bit of that taste in the mouth, but you got to want more. You got to want more of it. You got to keep coming back. I mean, why wouldn't you when the comp box is as good as it is? Damn, I sound really dickish right now. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, we appreciate everyone stopping by and all the support. And anyone who's new who wants to join, feel free to contact us and sign up. Be awesome to have you.
Please do. We also have 3 team slots open, so if you are interested in joining our league, please join the Discord. There's some, information there for you to sign up. And if you're fast, clean, and cool, then we will love to have you and interview you too. Anyways.
Exactly. Love to interview new people. But yeah, I guess from me, that's it from me. I appreciate everyone coming out, and it was a good practice session.
For sure. Well, thanks for hanging out with me.
Thanks for having me again. It's been a long time, it feels
It's been
like.
a minute. Yeah.
But like
for
I
sure.
said, it feels like I never left. I don't know about you, but it feels like I'm back in business. I was about to make a joke, but people would take it the wrong way. But anyway, I will shut up.
Alright guys, well thank you so much again. Follow us on YouTube. Oh my fucking god, Mercedes, you're so fucking
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, my mic got hijacked by a ghost. A Mercedes ghost. Alright guys, sorry. But anyways, join our Discord, follow us on YouTube, so that way you keep up with our league. And thank you, David, for coming out and hanging out with me. And thank you everybody who's watching, listening, and yeah. Thanks.
No, thanks for having me. Thanks everyone.
Alright. Good night. See you later. Wherever you are in the world. Adios.
Bye.
See you next week. Bye. Oh, and tomorrow. Bye.
We found love in a hopeless place. We found love in a